Good afternoon and good hello, whatever.
Hey.
Hey, everybody.
Mark,
Merry Christmas.
yeah,
Howdy.
gotta do something really quick.
It was fun. Did you guys like the roller coaster?
Yeah. Mark
Going
wanted
this
to
one.
see this.
Ah!
Mark wanted to see this.
Baby Yoda?
Oh, was he missing Baby Yoda?
Whatever.
Baby Yoda.
Dun, dun.
All right, there you go, Mark. I just wanted to share that with you. You're like, where's Baby Yoda? I saw that right in the chat. I was like, son of a gun. So bad now. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to a kind of a strange night. We're going to do a couple things that are a little different. And thanks for joining us. If you haven't seen Metal Detecting Nation yet, we are just a simple, fun, loving community of people who like talking about metal detecting and all other kinds of cool, good, fun stuff. And let's go down the list here. Nancy, you're first. How was your week?
It's not over with yet. I want it over with. It's been a busy week. It really has. I'm just looking forward to the weekend, even though they're talking about snow. Yes, snow.
Yeah, they're talking about it here in Ohio too. But I don't know. Crossing my fingers that it melts Saturday so we don't have to run into it. Dave, how you doing?
All right, how are you?
Doing good, hanging in there.
Yeah.
Dave and I had an opportunity to go out a lot of time. We went out Saturday, right? And then we went out
We went out Monday.
Monday.
Yeah.
And I got very lucky Monday.
Yeah, you did. No, you didn't. You did a great job.
Yeah.
You guys have a really good spot.
Yeah, well, this
That
was a
was nice.
new spot, all brand new spot, old 1850s schoolhouse new spot. Yeah. Joel didn't want to. We honestly didn't go there because Joel didn't want to go there on Saturday.
Don't listen to him.
Now he wants to go back there Saturday. Rachel, how you doing?
I'm doing all right. Recovering from my sunburned neck.
Oh, trekking. How many miles do you deliver?
I think our longest route is almost 14 miles.
Yeah, wow, that's crazy.
That's all walking, that one. We have routes that are longer, but they're driving.
Yeah. Wow.
But I didn't get sunburned from delivering mail.
You got sunburned from looking down and swinging, right?
Yep.
I hear you.
My hair is so long that I had to put it in a ponytail, so my neck was bare.
Jolene, he got suntan on his arm.
You know how many people got on me about that, Sonia? About why are you wearing an arm cuff? You know, when you're swinging for 6 to 10 hours on a Saturday, it kind of.
Yeah, I hear you.
I use my arm cuff.
I
don't.
No.
So yeah, I had a good little sunburn or farmer. We'll just say farmer's arm tan.
So Joel, how you doing? Good.
Good. It was fun. Had a good time Saturday. And I want to point something out. I'm going to put this out there right now because every time I find a silver, I get pooped on because I'm rubbing it. Jordy, you rubbed your seated dime.
Not really. You didn't really rub it.
I just got to get on him about it.
I don't know. I never care if you rub your. I rub my Rosie for sure. I found a Rosie. I rub that.
No, I'm just messing with you because you guys, that one video when I found the Merc.
Yeah.
You guys were all jumping on me about it, but.
Audra, how you doing?
I'm doing good. I just woke up. Happy to be here.
Same here. That's why I was late.
Yeah.
Crazy busy. I had passed out. Oh, like.
Yeah, you're still working like every day, right? I mean, you're hard. You're at the. Is it an office?
Yeah, I have the main building. We have several buildings. We're a big utility company in New Jersey. So I have the main building, but actually I got to work. I'm getting to work from home this week. And then we're taking turns now. So it's still busy, but I'm not carrying monitors and computers to meet everybody outside now
Yeah,
500 times a day.
I hear you. I hear you. Well, glad everybody had a safe week. Hopefully, you guys all stay safe. I teach from home now. I'm in front of a computer and chat and talk to kids this way, and I get out and metal detect, and that's about all the interaction I have. You guys are at work, and Nancy, are you in the office? You working from home now?
I'm working from home.
Okay, so Rachel and Joel and Audra are out and about, so I'm hoping you all stay safe and just, I don't know, praying for
Do what you
everybody
have to
that's
do.
out in the work field for sure.
I think I showed you guys last week the whitey tighties that the post office gave us as masks, right?
Yeah.
That's what, I mean, like universally across the country, all postal workers have been calling them whitey tighties.
At least my job gave us like those good hardcore masks,
Yeah.
finally.
Well, post office don't care about us.
Sheesh.
Oh, you need to have those, Rachel.
Huh? The whitey tighties?
No,
you
the
need
proper
good
ones.
I gave Rachel a couple, and Sonia gave her a couple good ones too. So
Yeah,
the
I
ones
gave
you
away
can
all the ones from
filter in, right? You can put a filter in it or something. A coffee filter works or
they have
whatever.
them, yeah.
So, all right. Well, we got a lot of people here visiting us.
Hit that
just,
like.
Oh yeah.
Just rattling off some names. Darcy's here. Help me out, guys. Sonia's here. Madison Main's here. Brenda's here.
Mark's here.
Like
Yep.
Mally Man is here.
Deej is here.
Michael's here. Ray is here.
Mama Kitty's here.
Mark 2 is here. Oh, Mama Kitty's here.
Deej is
here.
here. Hey,
There's a
Deej.
whole bunch.
Yeah, we have all different kinds of people from all over the country and even the world, to be honest with you. Today, if you would like to share some finds on our stream tonight, show off what you found. Don't hold back. If you have something cool you found this week or the last couple weeks, email me at metaldetectingnation@gmail.com. And we'll wait. I have that up right now. I can tell when you guys, if you even email me. But the first, I guess the first thing that I want to talk about is something that I'm looking for information on. And I alluded to that in the email I sent you guys. And Audra, or I think it was Audra that got back to me. And this is all about display boxes and all about our displays. And the people in the chat share how you display all of your finds, or don't you? My walls are blank in here. It's an extra bedroom. I would love to be able to put some extra stuff up. And Audra, I thought I saw you walking in the pre-show with one. What do you guys all use for sharing your finds?
This one up on the wall, Rachel got at a thrift store for like $2.
Oh,
And
sweet deal.
It's perfect. It's perfect. And then she won the wooden one on the table, which is the case that opens. But as far as like pre-made display cases, we love these. And I had sent you the link for these because everything stays in its place and it has the clips, not the pins. So these are really good. And they come in different sizes. We like this size.
Yeah, we got onto those because I found them as an add-on, so they were half price. So now we try to wait.
These
for them
are the
to
ones
be-
I just got last week.
I didn't know they made them with clips.
Those,
That's cool.
the ones you got are full and up already.
No, that's what I mean. Like we got turned on to them because I found them as an add-on, so we can get them real cheap. But so now we, if we have to get them, we get them. But hopefully find them as an add-on again.
Oh,
Are they
Brenda
all
says-
plastic or is that metal around the outside?
Like the thick cardboard, but glass.
Oh,
This is glass. So
It's a real sturdy cardboard.
yeah, very sturdy, and it doesn't have hooks on the back, but you could put hooks on the back with like hot glue gun, this
Mhm.
flat kind.
I use command strips on mine.
Yeah,
That
you
works
can
really good.
definitely use that. They're great. They're great. I love them.
So thank you for sharing that. And I put a link in our chat to those on Amazon. And also, I just realized that Brenda from Mama's Gone Detecting says that she makes and sells display stands and cases.
Yes,
So-
it does.
So Brenda, you please share a link in the chat where we can find information on that, because I'm always looking. We're always looking. Richard Jones says that I have my display cases made $80 each.
Yeah, but his are pretty big. I've seen pictures.
Are they? Hobby Lobby, Richard says, Hobby Lobby sells some nice ones too. I would way rather keep it within our community and give some money to our community. So Brenda,
The golddiggers.com sells these display cases too. They're a local business.
okay, very cool. Yeah, I have nothing in a display, nothing, zero. I want to start doing that. That's a real good hobby for me. The display part of it's probably a hobby within itself, I would imagine. Dave, show us what you shared in the pre-show on what you've done or what you found or what.
Okay. My wife actually found this 5-tier box. Hang on a minute, I'm trying to open it up. Talk about other stuff right now until I find it. My computer's lagging. There we go. So, can you see it?
In there.
Come on, screen.
Come on, baby.
Come on, screen.
It wants to.
It's
Come on,
trying.
You can do it. You can do it.
Man. Almost Gone Detecting. Brenda is very skilled and crafty.
Very.
So weird, huh? How that's not coming up. Huh. I don't see it. Do you?
End it and try it again.
Did
All
he
right, I-
freeze?
So I stopped the sharing. Let's see what happens. I hope we're not having an issue.
I think he froze.
Dave's frozen.
Yeah.
Is he? Okay.
Yep.
All right. I'm going to go. I'm going to share something from DF Digger. DF Digger just wanted me to share the wall that's here. And
Yeah, everything's messed up now. Hold on.
you can't see it?
Nope.
No, I can't get out of share mode.
Same
Huh.
here. There we go.
There we go.
There we go.
You hear that magic too?
Yeah, I was like,
Hey, I just
All
want
right.
to mention. I just want to mention quick too. I threw in a link to Jersey History Hunters video. You have to check it out if you have not seen it, of all their displays and their finds in the house. It is a museum. It's a walk-in museum. You have to check out that video. Go ahead before that link goes away.
check it out.
Nancy.
All right. So this is from DF Digger. He
Oh, nice.
yeah, so we can go and squeeze in here a little bit and take a look around. Oh, look at all the gears up here and handles and knobs and
I need to start keeping stuff like that, I guess. Huh?
Yeah, look at
look
that.
at all those
Ah.
are those Constoga belts?
You can
Well,
say
one's
it.
a
I'm not
Curdle
going
belt.
to.
I don't know how to say it. Look at all those. Very cool.
That's one thing I have not found. I really want to find.
Awesome. Thanks for sharing. Thank you so much. M.A. Lyman has something to share as well.
Mike,
Alley man.
Mally Man sent me, he sent me a couple things. What do we want to see first? Oh, he sent me the same thing, just separated. It's a button. It's a very, it's a very, very cool button. I'll go ahead and share with everybody right here. Maybe he can explain it in the chat.
dog. It's a wolf.
Huh.
Is that the greyhound, the dog, the Whipple dog button, Mike?
I think it is. Yeah, you could see here's the legs here.
Yeah.
And he sent me another image or picture here. The first one.
It's a sportsman
Yes.
button. He was
Sportsman.
talking about that's what it is. And it's
Oh,
like
I
a,
guess-
it's oh
okay.
look at that.
Oh, that's cool.
Then sent me another piece of jewelry that he found. Very cool. Wow. I mean,
That's
look at the
gorgeous.
intricate. I mean, I don't want to get all like geeked out, but look at the intricacies of all of that. It's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Huh.
That's really nice.
Very nice. Very cool. Congratulations on that. That's awesome. Let me just make sure real quick. I don't have any other stuff here. Nope, we're good. Okay, so I have a question for all of you, and maybe in the chat. I heard I think I caught the tail end of Nancy talking about how you really have to try and work with your machine, and you got to learn it. I think I learned something, okay, in the Equinox 800, and correct me if I'm wrong. And I want to ask about the Garrett's and some of the other detectors, but we're in the fields that we're detecting right now. Joel, myself, Chris was with us, and Dave. These fields have a ton of beer cans that have, I mean, we're talking 30, 40 beer cans.
Shredded.
I mean, it's unbelievable.
all over the
they-
surface.
They sound just like an amazing, obviously everybody knows that, right? So one of the tricks that I've been using is there's one trick first, if you raise your coil up and you can hear it, right? But sometimes these are dug so deep that doesn't work. What I've been doing is I've been pinpointing it. So I'll pinpoint off of it. And if it like totally screams at me, you know, I can tell the difference in a pinpoint between a coin or a target and a can now. So I leave those alone. I don't know how anyone else does it, if there's another trick or if anybody else can, you know, offer some suggestions. But for us right now, that's the biggest problem is I don't want to keep digging these cans.
Well, but the problem with that is it could be a silver dollar or something.
Yeah.
Also, so that means I've never dug a silver dollar, but I've heard they scream like a can. They really do. So, I mean,
Yeah.
that's just
They do. You just gotta dig them. We dig them with our AT Pros too.
Yeah.
Gotta clean
Man,
it
you
out
lift-
and then do it again.
If you lift the coil up, you know, like a foot, and it's still screaming at you, well, 90%
That's a
chance
can.
that it's a can.
well, in the spot we were at Saturday, we actually ended up getting permission halfway through the day. Well, almost at the end of the day, and we were all tired. I mean, there were shredded cans all over the surface too. It was just,
Yeah.
you know. And I think we're gonna go back there Saturday, which is fine. We'll we got to get the trash out to get the treasure. I mean, that's what
Right.
everybody says. So
I mean, we spent a whole day one day in this area that was nothing but bullets. And it was all different type of bullets, but then we got to the point that this one bullet was just like ringing up constantly, like 1920, 1920. And every time we dug it, it was bullets. And it was to the point that we just started skipping over it. And Stan from Admonish the Metal, he ended up digging one, and that's when he found his Riel.
Nah.
So all of us were like, oh my gosh. And this is the field. I mean, this is the woods that we were all pulling largies out of. And Not Right Johnny got a flying eagle. I mean, there was a lot of coins that we were pulling from this place. And we're like, we got to go back there because all those nails, I mean, all those bullets we thought could have been
Yeah.
Rials. You just
Yeah.
don't know. You get to that point, you just have to dig it all.
You're right. I just, at the end of the day, you know, you've been out there for so long, and I'm like,
Yeah,
you have to try to discriminate because, I mean, some of the spots that we're on, it's like, I mean, it weighs probably about 5 pounds. You're just, you know,
my pants were falling down Friday.
Yeah.
That's Jordy. I kept on complaining about it because
yeah.
it was
Get
that
yourself a
bad.
bucket.
I guess
All right,
yeah.
I got another question here for you. What about ground balancing? right? So when I was metal detecting, just starting out, right, I had a Fisher F4, and it had two modes. It had an all metal mode that you can actually ground balance in, and then it had a discriminant mode where you could notch out stuff, but that did not have a ground balancing aspect to it. And for a lot of people who are using the Equinox, nobody's ground balancing it. They're just going out and swinging. So what are you guys doing? Are you ground balancing multiple times during your outings, or just letting it go?
We ground balance when we change locations. But speaking of the Equinoxes, we took a buddy of mine with us one day, and I let him use the AT Pro because I figured it was probably easier to learn it than jump in with a Nox. And I spent all day not finding anything, like not even getting signals. Remember that, Roger?
Yes.
I didn't ground balance.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I should have, I didn't ground balance till I was like, man, I spent all day not finding anything. I finally ground balance, got a couple signals, but we were leaving.
Oh,
But all day I was like, this thing's broken. I'm not finding it. Like,
Yeah, it wasn't fun.
well, I'm not talking a couple of minutes. I mean, we were doing it a good 4 hours at that point, and I was getting nothing.
I like to ground balance like when I first get there in the morning, and then not so much the rest of the day.
Well, Darcy brings up a good point in the chat, because I know, Jordy, you do this. I don't know if Nancy does this on her Nox, but the tracking ground balance. I was told not to use it by multiple people. They just said pump the coil. So I stopped using it. I know Jordy still uses it. Nancy, what do you do on your 600?
I am actually just starting to ground balance. I've only had the Nox since Christmas, so I was only using it as the settings were, and that's what we were talking about before the show. Joel and I were talking that I've started to now experience and play with my machine, and I've watched Gigmaster has an amazing video out about the Nox, so I was following that, and I've changed a few things, and now I have been doing the ground balancing, and I am noticing a difference.
so
It depends on the soil you're in, the conditions.
So I ground balance it as soon as I get there. I've seen several people on their videos when I was watching. They do their they don't ground balance it. They what do? They EMF. What is the button? I'm such an idiot I am. So when you first get to a site, it's not ground balancing. Your
Noise canceling.
noise
Noise
cancellation. Thank you. Yeah,
I
I
love
noise
that feature.
canceled, and a lot of people were just noise canceling and then just saying, "Well, let's go," and they were just using it that way. I ended up, because I come from an E-Track, and the E-Track. The cool thing about the E-Track is that it auto tracked. It always was checking the soil and auto tracking. Well, the Equinox 800 auto tracks as well, and so I use auto tracking everywhere I go because I just trust it. But yeah, so. But if you're a beginner and you have a regular detector, and if you put your coil over it, I would say 80% of the time, depending upon where the electrical lines are, you're still going to find stuff as well. Does the Simplex have auto ground balancing?
Yeah.
Does it?
Yeah, you can do either. You can set it yourself, or one thing I've been hearing about the Simplex a lot lately is a lot of people are ground balancing it to 90. They're just manually setting it to 90 because for some reason I'm not 100% sure, but I haven't even swung the new update or anything, so it's kind of hard to I still get people messaging me all the time about the Simplex, and I'm like, I don't really use the thing anymore. I should get it out and use it for the new update. So when people ask me, I can give them an answer. But
We used it briefly Sunday. We took it out for about like half hour.
did you update it?
Yeah.
What do you think about the new update? Did you update it to the update?
Yeah.
The newest one. What do you think about it?
I haven't really inspected the mute button that well, so I don't even know where it is.
Yeah, I was wondering about that.
Yeah,
So,
it never bothered me. I just put the coil as far from me as I can when I'm using the pinpointer. So, but
that's what I
yeah,
was.
I didn't. I tried all three, the new Park 2 mode, but I think it's a lot like similar to the field mode because it's slower like field. But I think the park modes are more for finding, clad and stuff.
Yeah, I heard Field or Park 2 was supposed to be like a supposed to go deeper, I guess. I'm
Yeah, it's
not
like
100% sure.
Park 1 but deeper, but not, I guess not as deep as field.
Yeah, yeah, I'm not sure. I should get out and use it, at least maybe in the front yard or something. But
Yeah, we only had Sunday, so I wanted to use the Pro for the hours I was going to be out there, but we're going to take it out again a little bit this weekend video, I guess.
What about coil size? I know a lot of people are talking about coil size, and a lot of people just absolutely live and die by switching their coils, buying a bottom part of a shaft, and just switching it out. I used to do that with my MXT. I had a White's MXT, and I had 3 coils. I had a big 15-inch DEF, SEF coil, and then I had that real small one, and then a 6x8. And I bought, and I went all out, right? I bought 3 bottom shafts. I didn't have to, go through and, I just rammed that sucker up there and switched. But I would love to put a smaller coil on my Equinox in the places that we're at, because even if I'm on a separation number 7 in some of the areas and finding really good stuff, and I wonder how good it could be with a smaller coin, or doesn't matter. What do you guys think about coil size?
I love the 5x8 on my
5x8.
AT Pro. It's all I use. Regardless of where I'm going, in the fields, in the woods, I love it.
I'm perfectly happy with the stock coil.
yeah, I don't mind the stock, but I will get a 6-inch coil here soon for the Knox.
On my
just,
AT, go ahead, sorry.
no, I just wish they weren't so darn expensive. I don't understand why Mind Labs
Yeah.
coils are so
I
expensive.
wouldn't mind a smaller one for the Knox. That's kind of big, the stock coil.
Yeah. What'd you say,
No,
Nathan?
the AT Max is that the 5x8 on the AT Max. I swear by that. When I had that, it's one of the best coils to have when you're running, as you said, the AT Pro or the AT Max machine. On my Knox, I'm using the stock coil. I do have the 6-inch coil. I haven't tried it yet. One of the people that I detect with, Rebecca from Messy Hole, she swears by this and she finds amazing things. She can pin target things amazingly with the 6-inch coil. And I'm hearing really good things about the smaller coils. I did hear they were supposed to have a new coil coming out for the Simplex, a smaller one, and it was supposed to be released. I
Not
guess it was
yet.
this, but not yet. Yeah. I think everything has been thrown off a little bit with what's going on in the world. So I don't know when that's going to happen.
I use a stock coil on my AT Max. And I finally just really figured it out this last year.
So the Macro has a 5x4.5 coil. I see. I was just looking at Calico real quick to see if they updated for coil size for the Simplex, but you're right, they have not. But you're right, it's like $250 for the Mind Lab smaller coil.
Yeah, you can buy a Simplex for that.
I mean, it's just it really is disheartening how expensive that is when you think about paying what $800 for the it's more than a quarter. It's what 30% of I don't know. It's just it's tough. I wish that they would well,
especially when you look at other brands. I mean, I don't think I ever spent over $100 on a coil for my Garrett. I mean, I had a Coors small coil. I did spend a little more. I had a Storm coil, which was a little more expensive, but I'm telling you what, man, that Storm coil in the field was a killer on the Pro. I mean, it was that thing. It was heavy as heck, but you could cover so much space with it.
See, that's what you should probably get, the smaller coil for that trashy area that you're talking about.
Yeah.
Because the smaller coils are made just for that.
Yeah.
Mike Malliman, he said the 5x8 coil picked out 15 targets. The Knox vanished and the Garrett's missed with the stock coil. So, you know, my wife will kill me, so I can't get one. Maybe I'll have to have Joel buy one and then I can borrow it.
I think my wife might kill me too. So we're in the same boat, bro.
Well, looking at your wall.
I was lucky. Mine was a special at Christmas time, so my 6-inch coil was free. It was part of my package deal.
Mhm.
I was
Oh, that's awesome.
that was one of the main reasons to get it when I did. You have to look out for those package deals. They can have some good ones.
So Mark asked a question to all of us. And can we give some info on ISAT and using it with all metal and discrimination modes? I honestly,
Well,
I don't-
ISAT's on the Amphibio.
okay, I don't, yeah, what does that mean?
When I had the Amphibio, I always used my ISAT. I always kept it at 0 or 1. I don't know what it was, but Calabash Digger told me to keep it at 0 or 1, so that's what I kept it at. I mean, I didn't really know much about it. I don't know if it has, you know, I don't even know if I can answer that. But I always kept mine at 0 or 1. So who asked that?
Mark.
Mosley?
No.
Berg Hunter.
Oh, Bird.
Yeah.
A lot of marks in the room.
Yeah, no, that's the problem. It's like you say Mark and, you know.
Google.
I'm on it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I always had it set at 0 or 1.
All right. So ISAT allows for a stable operation of the device by eliminating falsing. Why don't I share this with you all?
Jeez.
It's if I can share it, right? All right. So ISAT allows for stable operation of the device by eliminating false signals caused by high mineralization and hot rocks in the all metal and discrimination modes, as well as eliminating threshold drifts caused by the ground and temperature changes in the static modes. Boy, magnetic mineralization indicator shows mineralization intense. Oh, so okay, so that's, I get what that is. Yeah, Mark, I got to be honest with you. I've never worried about any of this, and I've only found one hot rock in my entire life metal detecting.
Well, I know in the chat we have a couple people that use it. I know Madison Maine uses one. Richard Jones uses one, and Richard said he runs his at 1. And then Madison Maine says he has it on the Impact too. And then the Detecting Zone said the Fibio has a million features. It's like you need a PhD. Yes. You need
Yeah, I was just looking at it real quick, and I was like,
the
oh
manuals.
my
Like
goodness, look at all that stuff. Yeah.
Jordy, if you want to find more hot rocks, you should come with us.
Yes. I think I dug like 40 that just Sunday.
Oh my goodness.
Jeez.
Crazy.
That's
Is it just-
crazy.
Is it
There's got a
because
lot of
Yeah.
coke there too. I don't mean the drug, but the coke, they call it it's kind of like a hot rock.
Iron ore.
It's
Yeah, like an iron ore. Yeah.
Yeah.
charcoal.
Yeah. Like
Stuff like that.
charcoal. It's like the tin cans you guys are dealing with. We have hot rocks.
And I'm sure those hot rocks sound so good too, don't they?
They do.
They're kind of they ring up high, but they're kind of scratchy. But occasionally they do sound like a silver coin, like repeatable.
That's why we don't do a lot of live digs, because we dig so much, so many holes. Like, you're out 6-8 hours and you're getting tin cans and hot rocks. You're digging a lot. You can't pull out the camera for every one and then have to delete that and
I did do one.
watch that.
I had the curse of the live dig when I did one this weekend at a memorial penny.
Dave had the curse. Dave had the curse on Monday. We did whenever it was.
Yeah, it was Monday.
The live dig curse.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He goes, this sounds pretty good. It sounds pretty good. I'm like, live dig, let's go. So It was garbage.
Especially what you were digging up, Jordy. I mean, I don't mind doing live digs. I just, they never work out for me. They really
Yeah.
don't.
Here.
Bad luck.
Yeah.
And then we missed the good. We weren't filming when Rachel realized she got a bucket lister.
Yeah.
We're like, we missed it.
Yeah, we were standing social distance, and I was holding my hand out with it, and it caught the sun just right to see what it was. And I was like, "Oh my God, it's an eagle! It's right there! It's a flying eagle right there!" And everybody was like, "I can't see it," because they had the sun at their back. So when they were looking, it was straight on the coin. You couldn't see nothing. But I had the shadow just right. I could see the eagle in all its glory.
Nice.
Nope,
And then
not on film.
I was like, "Oh man, we should have been filming that." Because I can't be excited now. It's over.
Oops.
So I was just gonna say, if you didn't know, and if you're in the chat and didn't hear, Dave actually went out with his grandson and just destroyed it. It was a great video. It was Dave's first video on his YouTube channel for metal detecting, and it was awesome. I mean, there's just something about kids and metal detecting, and even if they only found a pop top, it still is really cool. I'm sure, and that's not the first time that you've gone with him. It's just the
No.
first time that I've seen him on video.
Yeah, first time I videoed it.
So
Yeah,
Well,
but
he's
the
got-
finds that he was pulling out of the ground, I mean,
Well,
it was
I
amazing.
didn't show all the other stuff. Oh my goodness, we found all kinds of trash, of course, but yeah, he was
Yeah.
so happy, and he used the pinpointer. He found it. I had to just stand there and be patient. There's no way I could film the whole thing because it was taking up to 10 minutes sometimes, but he would. And that standing Liberty quarter is all scratched up all over the face. Him probably putting the shovel over it, but no, he did. What a trooper that kid is, man, for 8 years
Wow.
old.
I
got-
just dropped the link in, so please check out Dave's first video with his grandson. It's
Yeah, that's
amazing
awesome.
finds that are in his own yard. That's the thing it's amazing. I was
And
jealous.
little Braxton has a little toy coming his way also. So
Oh man, he's gonna be
I'm
so.
gonna give him my second metal detector I ever had, a little Technex Delta. So real good
Oh.
starter metal detector, really easy to use. So, and instead of sitting back here collecting dust, it's going on that little dude.
Yeah.
Hopefully he finds
Oh,
he
man,
kicks his
he'll-
grandpa's butt.
Oh, he probably will.
I think it's great if you can get the younger ones involved in detecting. It gets them outdoors. They get to learn a little bit about a history, and they're also developing this whole hobby to continue it.
I
So
got my great nephew a bounty hunter, and we went out and we did bottle digging too, and he got the finds of the day.
Oh,
Some
nice.
amazing embossed bottles, and then my niece got a old Coke. They beat me. I didn't get anything.
there's definitely got to be a window of your kids going out with you, because my daughter's she's a little past that window now because she's sleeping in and I can't wake her up.
Yeah.
You know, she's like, "Tell Joel I'm going this week." I'm like, "Are you sure you want to go?"
And
Yeah,
then
I'm
I see-
going.
You know,
I'm going.
Dave and I are sitting there in the parking lot waiting for Jordy, and he pulls up. I'm like, well, he's missing somebody.
Yep. So I woke her up at 8:30. It's 9 o'clock. We meet. We're not meeting at 6 o'clock in the morning. We meet at 9 o'clock.
Yeah, 9 o'clock.
What are you doing?
Hi, Gabby.
So,
Abby, get up early.
No, thank you.
Very disappointed. Very disappointed.
Once I live in Illinois and have a job, I will wake up for my job. And then I'll
Oh.
go back to bed.
Will you just buy your daughter a simplex,
I
please?
can't meet you there.
Yeah, Dad.
oh my goodness, that's
You
fun.
need to cut that deal with her. I will buy you the simplex, but you have to get up with me every time we go digging it this time.
Oh,
Every other
man.
week. How about
Yeah,
that?
yeah, every others. That's
Turn.
good.
Oh, oh my, you guys are going to you're all going to start to drool here in just
Ooh,
a
we
second.
got mail.
I got mail.
Ooh.
This is from Scottish Relics Metal Detecting UK.
Oh, I can only
Nice.
imagine what this is.
Oh my
Those
god.
guys are great.
I'm just looking. I'm just like, oh my.
Show it already.
Share.
Okay.
Stop hogging it.
No teasing.
Always
Okay.
hogging it.
Oh,
Wow.
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
that's amazing.
I'll give you my address.
I'll take the one
Wow.
there. and
Yeah, I'll take that one right there, and then the
That
one right
one?
next to me.
That's unbelievable.
There's plenty to share with all of us.
I'll take that broken one. I don't mind.
Yeah, right here.
Call dibs on that.
Oh, amazing finds.
That is incredible. Congratulations. But let me ask you all a question, like, what would this be equivalent to in the United States historically? I know the UK obviously has way older land, but still, these are incredible finds. What would this be, like a real, or would this be like
No, that's more like 1500s.
yeah.
I'm sure. Well, I mean, I'm sure he can put the age in the chat. But I'm sure you're looking at 1600s right there easily.
Maybe even just a dab earlier too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking right now and I can't see any dates on there, but that's
Yeah, keep going with
crazy.
that.
So I'm waiting. I would like to find out. I'm just waiting for that date. Hopefully he can.
I know we're all looking. Cat,
Yeah.
it's Spanish. It's not. I don't think it's Spanish.
Well, it's almost 1 o'clock in the morning
Well,
there,
yeah,
so
yours
they,
is
he
12.
might
Mine
have
looks
us
good.
gone to bed.
1200 to 1500 AD.
That's
I
what
was gonna say. I was
Digger said.
I
Wow.
was thinking a little bit earlier.
Wow.
Imagine pulling something out of the ground thousands.
Well, Mark the Bird said he dropped those while he was the last time.
They look like his.
And Joel, you did find something older than that.
They found 20.
Yeah,
It
that's
says
true.
14
Oh.
there.
I didn't even show my finds. I showed them Monday, but
What were you saying, Nancy?
In the chat, he said there was 14 there in the photo, but 20 found in total by the guys.
that's crazy.
Find of a lifetime. You're telling
little
us. That's
cash.
amazing. Congratulations, guys.
Yeah, that's
Now,
awesome, dude.
does that have to be reported to the government there?
Yeah, I
All-
believe
is it
so.
All fines?
Well, I don't know where. I mean, if he's in Scotland, I don't know. I don't know what their rules are. I know. Yeah, I'm not sure.
And let me ask, it's people who have detected in the UK, or maybe you all know, is there a date of cutoff between what you would have to report to UK or what you can just take? Like if I found a clad quarter compared to
There you go,
Uh,
Jordy, in the
You put
chat.
the dates in.
so those coins are 1272 1307 Edward the
It was the
First.
first.
Wow.
Amazing.
Huh.
That is incredible.
That's crazy.
I get super excited about my 1700s now. I don't know. Not so much
Well,
anymore. Thanks.
That's the whole thing for us. That's our history here.
Yeah.
You know, we get excited to hit the 1700 club. I mean, the chances of us hitting the 1600 club, the pine tree coin or something is really small. So, I mean, that's it for us. But look at them. I mean, come on. That's just history.
Rachel and I are definitely going to the UK soon.
Are you really?
Yeah.
That's
Start
awesome.
saving our clad.
Get that bus ready, Sonia. We're going to the UK.
It's the magic school bus.
Yeah, we need magic for that.
Magically float over the ocean.
Put some
right.
floaties on that thing and let's go. We can do it.
Those are crazy.
Yeah, I've only found one 1700 coin, and it wasn't in an area that was like an old area. Must have been worn on a necklace, had a little hole in it, and 99.9%. I'll have to share it when I'll take a picture of it for our next time. 99.9% of it was like rubbed off of it. You couldn't even tell what it was. It just looked plain. And I posted on a forum a very long time ago, Friendly Metal Detecting Forum. And a couple guys got back to me and they matched it up, and it was a 1798 or 89 cap bus dime or something like that. So
Wow.
but I don't, I mean, I found it, but it would be like, you know, some coin collector accidentally dropped a coin. You know what I mean? It wasn't anything in a historic land, but weird, very weird.
Yeah.
So cool.
They
Very
just posted, I'm not sure which one I'm talking to. I'm sorry. I don't know if you're Dean, George, or Alan. I can't remember the other names. I'm sorry. I know there's several of you. They just posted that, yes, they're at the museum now. Anything over 3 coins have to be reported.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Amazing.
Madison, Maine said flights are cheap on COVID airlines.
Yeah. I saw that.
Well, wait.
Oh,
Thank you.
man.
Thank you for sharing that with us.
So Tim just said that if you ladies are serious, he can set up a group hunt in the UK.
Yeah, Tim has done several group hunts in the
Yes,
UK.
we're serious after everything calms down and everybody's healthy and good. We're definitely serious.
It looks like Sonia's in too.
Yep.
Did you see that, Jordy? Everybody pay attention. Gothic relics, metal detected. They are given an Edward I hammered away to one lucky worldwide winner when they reach 500 subs. There we go, people. Come on, even
All right.
of winning.
You're going
an
on my
amazing
YouTube
piece of
channel tomorrow.
history.
You're going on it.
Go post a link. Go post a link. Somebody.
Yeah, post a link.
I will. I'll look it up.
All right, so while we're in a
Supermod.
break here, I wanna share something real quick. My buddy Bob Neal, he lives 20 minutes away from me. He makes these really cool wood sculptures. He actually carved this out of a piece of wood for me. Where am I at now? There you go. So it's a little bear metal detector, and yeah, he sent it to me the other day. He told me I'll send you one if you take me detecting. So I told him I'd give him a shout out on this in my stream. And how do I, now that Jordy put me on a spotlight, hold on, jeez.
I got you off. Just go to gallery view.
I'm gonna share his card real quick, and that's his card. If anybody wants to contact him and get yourself one, that's a cool little thing.
Very
Cool thing.
cool.
I just took a snap of it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and I mean, if anybody wants it, I can email it to him or whatnot. But cool little thing for my little desk.
Oh, we got
Link in
20 subs to go.
Uh,
20 subs to go. With the
All right,
Super
hold on.
relics.
I will sub after this.
I'm there.
I'm already subbed.
Okay. I'll
Oh,
def-
I'm already
Sub.
Oh, mine won't count. I'm already subbed also. Dang it.
huh. Well,
Ooh.
what's everybody going to do when, well, I know what the Woods ladies are going to do. They're going to go into the woods. But the last thing I wanted to talk about was this is going to be a strange time, at least for me and Joel and Dave and other people who have been farm hunting, because Dave and I went out to that schoolhouse on Monday, and Dave said to me, "Hey, do you notice what was out? You know, they were grooming the fields." And I said, "Yeah, I noticed that." So, and without being able to door knock, I really am probably going to put together something on Facebook and start messaging people, even if it, I guess you just got to step out there, right? Even if it makes me kind of look weird or whatever. Hey, you know, I don't know what to say, but I'm definitely going to try to create something, and I'll let everybody know if it works, because, you know, I can go to a park and that's great, but, you know, we want to start really taking advantage of, you know, the history that's at least in Norwalk and some of the other towns. You know, we have houses here that are early 1800, which I know isn't comparatively to where some of the other people live, but still find a good share of some pretty cool relics and coins. But I'm not door knocking. I am not going to door knock.
No.
Not door knocking here either.
Yeah.
I mean, if we can get like a friend of a friend, like you're working on that one permission right now, that's totally different. But
Yeah, as Mike from Mallyman just said, it's mansion time. He has this fabulous permission at this mansion in Connecticut, and they have offered that all of us could dig there if we booked rooms. So it's a B&B. It's a B&B. We could plenty of land.
Mm.
Get a bargain deal, Mike. Get a bargain deal going for us.
Road trip.
I'm
Get
game.
that school bus going.
We're all about it. We love road trips.
Hey, Jordy has.
We like visiting
We're
Mike.
there.
I
still-
love road trips. Yeah.
I still like the idea once this gets done, if Dawn can set up a permission and all of us get out there to Ohio.
Yeah, we want to come.
I really would love that. I know we're looking at after crop season, so we're looking towards October or November, but
November would be safe.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Be cold. Now the weather could be 80 or it could be 20. You never know.
Yeah,
Everybody has weird weather, so
I mean, we didn't really get into fields much unless it was soy. If it was corn, they didn't take the corn down till end of October. So,
exactly.
if we can find a soy field, that's totally different. And we'll work on it. Dave and I are going to get together, and Jordy, and we're going to start looking through some maps. And I mean, if we could find something like the Largy field we just did, we could very easily put 10, 15 people on that field, and you guys would come out with a couple coppers. I mean, we pulled what, 19 coppers, 18 large cents out. Well, 18 large cents and like 5 Bank of Montreal tokens. So, you know, if you have 15 people, man, that's pretty good.
There was enough.
Great buttons too.
Yeah, great. Oh my God, we're still pulling buttons out of there.
I love the buttons.
Yeah.
So we need to find a spot with like 4 or 5 home sites. It's kind of like the large E field we've been doing.
See you later, Scottish Relics
Good
Metal
night.
Detector.
I see you, bro.
make
Take
sure everybody
care.
check out Scottish Relics Metal Detect in UK.
Yep. Well, so anybody have anything else to discuss for the evening? I kind of ran through all the things that I thought we could talk about, but you know, I like talking about stuff. I think it's kind of fun to talk about stuff now that we got this stream going. Just different things. We don't necessarily need a guest, but you know, there's some people who I really think would be fun to have on the show, and maybe we'll do that here in the coming weeks. Start asking some of the people in our chat if they'd like to be a part of it.
I think that's a great idea. We have some amazing detectorists here in the chat that have years experience, and even some that are just new starting out. I'll pop the email address back in, and what you can do is just shoot an email to Jordy and let them know that you're interested in being on the show. You can talk a little bit about your experience and let them know what you want to share with us. I think that'll be great.
I think that's awesome, Nancy, because we've always said that it's not about how many subs you have. It's not about whether or not you're finding, you know, gold. It's about, do you love the hobby? Do you like talking about it? And can you share your stories or the things that you've done in the hobby? And we'd love to have you on the show. So, yeah, definitely get a hold of me. Love to have you on. Maybe even a good time for you to pump your YouTube channel out, you know, and all that other kind of good stuff. But yeah. All right, we're gonna if there's nothing else to say, we can end a little early if you want. We can go into our little after party. That's like what a lot of people love doing now. They just love coming to the after party.
Maybe we need to explain a little bit what this after party is, because I think some people are a little bit hesitant about coming in
hangout.
because they don't know what to expect.
Go ahead, explain it, Nancy. Go ahead, explain it, Nancy.
Explain.
Honestly, it's different every time we have an after party. We've never had an after party that's the same. Basically, you come in, it's really relaxed. Everyone is just chilled out. It's basically over 18, because there is the language problem that we have because Joel has a language problem now. But no, seriously, every time it's something different. I mean, sometimes the after party goes to the dogs. Literally, we're talking everybody's sitting there with their dogs and showing each other their dogs. We have had DK Ken from Adventures in Dirt. He's done a cooking show for us on the after party. He literally sat there and he was cooking a meal, meatloaf, and all of us were participating in him prepping his meal for the night. It's just a relaxed night. We talk about metal detecting. We talk about
I eat
what
ice cream.
we like. Joel, I was going to bring that up. We just kind of hang out and get to know each other a little bit better.
And you don't even have to talk if you don't want to. You
Nope.
can just hang out.
You don't even have to show your face. You can come in with just audio, say hello, or just sit there and listen to us talk. I mean, everyone there is there for the same reason. They just kind of want to chill out and get to know each other and hang out. So feel free to join us at the after party. Like I said, it's different every time, and we'd love to have you be a part of it.
That's a great explanation.
There you go.
Sometimes it's PG-13 and sometimes it's
Not.
Yeah, sometimes we get silly. There will be times that we do get silly. I'll be honest with that. We've had Joel dancing and we've had some fun. We've had some serious discussions about what's going on in the world. We've had some amazing find show. This is another opportunity for you to show us something that you have. You can share your screen with us. We've had Gabby, Jordy's daughter. She has sung to us several times. She has an amazing voice, and it will bring goosebumps to you. It's just a chance to kind of hang out with us, and sometimes you can spend just a few minutes with us, or you can spend 4 or 5 hours. What was that, Joel?
People are asking for the link already.
Yep. Well, okay. I guess I'll post it. Thanks, Nancy, for going
Thanks.
over that. I really appreciate it. And
Mark just asked if we show our feet on the after show.
Oh, no.
Mark,
That'd be a new one.
if you would like me to share that photo, I will share that photo.
No, if you're going to show that photo,
That's
you're going to
another
show
whole
it live.
story.
You're going to show that
boy.
photo live.
I don't know about this now.
You don't want to go there.
all right. Well, on that note, I guess on behalf of all of us, thanks for watching. Thanks for being in the chat. And thank you for being a part of our community. And it's just so fun just talking about and meeting everybody and hearing everybody's different stories. So on that note, I'm going to post it here. And I'll stop the live stream. So goodbye, everybody. Thank you so much.
Come to the
For
after
joining.
party.
Thank you, everyone.
See you in a little bit. Peace.
Bye.
Bye, everybody. Thank you so much.